everyone, it's me again. It's actually 4 a.m. in the morning and I'm wide awake. So I decided to make pandesal so that when everyone's awake and ready for the morning, for the day, they will have breakfast. They will have their breakfast ready. Join me as we bake this pandesal.
So these are the ingredients that we need for baking pandesal. First is the all-purpose flour, lukewarm milk, breadcrumbs, and then we need sugar, and then unsalted butter, a little bit of salt, and of course the active yeast. Don't worry, I will be sharing the exact measurement on the description box below. And of course, an egg. So make sure that your milk is warm. Then you mix in the sugar and the butter. Mix them well together until well combined, and make sure that to melt the butter properly. Then now you can mix the active yeast. Then mix it all well again, and then we have to put it aside for 10 minutes to let our yeast rise or grow. And for our dry ingredients, we have the all-purpose flour. Then we mix in some salt. Mix them well together until well combined, and then we're going to add our egg. But first, we have to beat the egg before pouring it in. Now it's ready, so you can pour it in and mix, mix, mix. You will really need your shoulder and arms in this recipe. Then our yeast mixture is now ready, so you will know that it's ready when you can see the bubbles already in the mixture. Now you can combine your wet and your dry ingredients. And then you just have to mix it very well until well combined. So mix, mix, mix. Use your biceps and your triceps. I think I'm going to be needing a little help from my hand mixer to mix them well. Oops, just be careful. This is my first time to do this, so just bear with me. Now, it's time to knead the dough. So we have to put some extra flour on our table, on our top, so that we can knead the dough properly. Just a tip also, so that the dough will not stick to your hand, you can rub some oil to your hand before touching the dough. Then you have to knead the dough properly until everything is well combined, until it's smooth. Just use an extra flour if it's too sticky. Kneading also helps you relax. So just keep on kneading until our dough is smooth. have to knead this dough for about 15 to 20 minutes. So it's going to use up a lot of energy from you. Don't worry, it's going to be worth it. Now I think it's ready. So get a bowl and then put it inside and let your dough rest for an hour. We have to cover it with cling film or a cloth and then let it rest for an hour or two, and then to make your mixture or to make our dough rise up, it will double its size actually. So after an hour, this is our dough. Also, I have a little tip for you. While waiting for the dough to rise and double its size, you can prepare your baking pans. You can cover the pans with aluminum foil so that it will be easy for you to wash or to clean after baking. And then some parchment or baking paper at the top so that our dough will not stick to the foil. Then our baking pan is ready. So I waited for an hour and I think my dough is ready. It doubled its size already. So you just have to remove it. Remove it carefully and put some oil on your hands so that it won't stick on your fingers. Then you can sprinkle a little bit of flour again. You can deflate it. Since it's my first time to bake pandesal, I want to play with the dough. You can stretch it to deflate the air that's inside the dough. You can knead it for a while. Then you can roll it up so that it's easy for you to portion your dough. We're almost ready to bake. So that's it. Now we are ready to divide our dough into small pieces. I wanted to divide the dough into almost equal portions, even though I'm not selling it. This is only for us, but I want them to be uniform in size. That's why I'm using a weighing scale for it. So I'm weighing each dough for about 30 to 35 grams, so that at least it will be nice to look at when they're uniform in size. Now you have to shape each dough into pandesal shape. It's like a little oblong, right? Our best Filipino bread, all-time favorite bread. Isaw-saw sa kape nga mainit. Perting lami So just rub it in between your palms and then form a shape like pandesal shape. Lingin-lingin gagmay. Wow, it's ready. It's almost ready. And then the final step is to cover our pandesal with breadcrumbs. So they're now ready to be laid in each other's back. Charot. Okay, so cover each pandesal with limot noon ko. With breadcrumbs. I am using plain breadcrumbs. You can buy this in the supermarket. And then you have to arrange them. Make sure that they have enough space because they will still grow and rise. Rise up. Almost done. Arrange it well and make sure they have enough space so they can grow well. Grow rice, pareho ramang good. Bisaya boy. Now it's ready, but okay, we have to cover it pa with cloth and leave it for an hour again to make sure for them to grow rice. The flour will rise again. And then it's ready for our oven. Oven time, baking time. Wa nay mas limpyo pa aning oven na ne. Our oven is a little bit outdated, so pasensya na, naapay kalayo-kalayo. And it's so difficult to control, so that's why I have to watch it carefully. Kung kay basig masunog, may mo niyang uling pandesal. Yes, pandesal is ready. Magpainit na kog tubig. Kay sausaw sa kape, and then the second batch hapit mauling. Yes, wow, crispy on the outside, and soft in the inside. Ay kalami, ay init biya. Diba? Sus, unsaon na lang. This is my first time to make pandesal. See? Be, tilawan be. Huyop-huyop gamay. Aha, ang ilong ni madam. Agoy, lami man yun.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy. And isaw-saw sa kape. Agoy, init man madam. Okay, isaw-saw sa kape.